It's not too early for a transfer hub, is it? So transfer hub has already started in March. Absolutely buzzing, and we're linked with an absolute baller. Such a great player to be linked with. And it's Pedro Gonçalves of Sporting Lisbon. He's such a player, and if any of you have not seen his goal against Arsenal, you know, the one from the halfway line, that is the player that Aston Villa are linked with. So Sawiris apparently really likes him as well. So there's a lot of links coming out of Portugal. Loads of different news outlets in the media reporting that Aston Villa are linked with him. Looks like potentially it could be for a fee of around 40 million euros. It was stated earlier in the week that it'd be something around 80. But, you know, he's a fantastic, fantastic player. And I think he suits what we kind of need. Emery has spoke about us wanting a special winger, a winger that's not an out-and-out winger, a specialised winger. And I think for where he plays and where I feel like he would do the damage for Aston Villa, I think potentially he is that specialised winger. So in true transfer hub fashion, let's have a look at all his details, his stats, and what's he all about. So like I say, he's really intelligent. He reads the game brilliantly. His spatial awareness is great. His touch is brilliant. His vision's fantastic. He can pick out a great pass. He's got a great turning speed. And he's a finisher. He knows where the back of the net is. He's an assist merchant. And I just think he'd be absolutely fantastic for Villa. He's quick, he's agile, he's nippy. He gets around the pitch really well. So I think he'd be a welcomed addition to Aston Villa. And he'd be a big, big fee. And I'm guessing, you know, now they're in the latter stages of the Europa League, a lot of clubs are going to be looking at him. But again, it's brilliant that Aston Villa are linked with these high-end, top-bracket quality players, because we all know that that is what we require in our team now. So let's have a little look then at some of his stats then. So Pedro Goncalves, he's 24 years of age, he's right-footed, market value of 33 million euros. His key strengths are his penalties, his positioning, his anchor play. And if you have a look at his SOFA score rating this season, 7.50. Smashed it. That is everything that we need to know about Pedro. He's having a fantastic season, as you can see from his heat map here, predominantly down the left-hand side, which we'll get into in a second. His attacking rating is 74. He's played 23 games this season, started 23. He's scored 12 goals. And he's got 6 assists as well. So he's having a fantastic season in Portugal. If we have a little look at his Europa League score as well, 7.47 in Europe as well. That's where we're going to have him for Villa as well. So in Europe, he scored 3 goals, and he's also got, if we can find his assists, don't think I can see his assists on there, but he scored 3 goals, which is great in Europe as well. If we go back to the League of Portugal as well, you know, his heat map is just fantastic. He's banging form. Interestingly, he started out at Wolves and he got sent back on a free, and he joined Sporting. So, you know, he scores in all the different leagues that he's been playing in. Champions League 6.40, Europa League 7.48, which is brilliant. He would be absolutely quality for Aston Villa. So where do I see him playing for Aston Villa, and what does Emery and what do I mean by the specialised winger? Well, it doesn't mean in this area, and it also doesn't mean in this area. If you look at his heat map, predominantly on that left-hand side, this is the area where I could see him really working for Aston Villa. When Unai Emery was at Villarreal, the player that was sort of deeper in the asymmetric style would be half winger and half inside forward. And I think Goncalves plays that role really, really well. And I can see him really occupying this space through here. So, you know, I think it would be a fantastic signing for Villa if we can pull this one off. He's He is a great player, to be fair, and he's having a fantastic season. And it's just whether we can sort of prize him away and get him to join Aston Villa. So I think it's a really interesting one. It's really exciting. I think we've got a quote from another outlet saying that he was a Sawiris favourite as well. So let me just read what this is. Oh, so Pedro Gonçalves delights Nassef Sawiris. Aston Villa have been following him for a long time. There's a good chance that a deal could be done for around 40 million to 50 million euros. So it's an exciting one. It's one that's sort of been bubbling away all week, and I've tried to stay off and not do a transfer hub, but I thought, you know what, the noise is there still midway through the week, so I just thought I'd just come on and give my thoughts on this one as well. But it's a massive plus for me. It's an area of the pitch where I do feel like Villa are going to look to strengthen. I did a live stream a couple of days ago on my other channel saying, you know, what areas do we sort of think we're going to be looking at, and this is one of the areas for me in which I think we're going to be looking to strengthen in the window. And if we are going to go big for Goncalves, then I think it's that player, and it's going to be in that position as well. So drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on him. Like you always do, you always love a transfer hub. So I thought, you know, the fans that really like transfer hubs, I'll do this one for you. So let me know what your thoughts are. Up the Villa.